Hi there, this is Nora from Central Japan, and today I am on a walk in one of the local shrines, Atsuta. And Atsuta happened to be one of the main shrines in Nagoya City. The plan is to go from east to west of the complex, to visit some corners, to go on a walk around the pond, to check on some buildings here, things like this. As you can see, it is snowy today. It's not like real snow, more like wet slush or something like this. But still, it's unusual or very special. So let's enjoy the weather. And look, who is greeting us here on the ground of the shrine? It is the local resident, not the deity, but the deity's messenger, one of 3 roosters. I am pretty sure the other 2 are hiding somewhere between the trees. You can run into them every single morning here. Let's enjoy the nature, wooden and stone structures, lanterns, the sound of gravel, the sound of snow. We are going to pass many buildings. Very Japanese, very traditional, and of different types and styles. It is a very much needed walk for me. Walk to meditate a little bit, to organize thoughts, to reflect. We are at the very end of school year, financial year, so people feel a little bit tired, a little bit under the weather. So we have to get some energy from nature. And for me personally, there are several things to think about, to make some decisions. And by the way, one of the questions for me that I entertain to answer this or that way, can I become a YouTuber by posting videos like this? I really like visiting places in Japan, but don't want to become just a tour guide for other people. I think everybody who wants more information on Japan can find it online or through other YouTubers. And for me, the idea to start this YouTube channel was pretty much to make some space in my iPhone storage. Since I travel extensively within Japan and sometimes abroad, I tend to take many pictures, many videos, and from time to time my storage is absolutely full, to the point that I cannot film anymore, and I have to get rid of previous videos and pictures in order to record new ones. So I thought, if I upload them on YouTube, at least some videos in the form of shorts, I can delete them from my gallery. And that way I can save some space for new videos and pictures. Yeah, that is around the pond, just the recreation area here, the place for the photo shots. There are 2 museums on the ground of this shrine as well. As you can see, it's all about samurais, not like all about them, but mostly about swords. The museum has a very nice collection of swords, and these 2 are very special. They are very long swords, not what is called katana, but they are called tsuruga, and they are as long as up to like 2 meters or something, very heavy, and samurais needed a very special skill to hold them and use them during the fight. Here we can see some plants and trees carefully covered and protected for winter, and the cover itself, it's almost a piece of art. Hopefully the plants can survive the winter without any problems. What I like about this shrine in particular, that it is kind of like colorfully mute. It's only green and dark brown, like wooden color. It's really calming and soothing. This is a modern structure. It is actually the hall for the ceremonies. Can you see that yellow light coming out with some decoration for the prayer? Very nice modern construction. It was built around the very old tree. So they wanted to save that old tree for sure, and they made a special hole in the roof so the tree can grow without any problems. Yeah, that's the tree. And it is a very old tree, one of the 1,000-year-old trees on the ground of Atsuta. Finally, no people here. I'm pretty sure we find somebody. Yeah. Sneak peek inside the hall. You can go inside only for the special appointments and for the certain ceremonies, usually coming of age ceremonies at the age of 20, for children at the age of 3, 5, and 7, and also for 100-day babies. This tree couldn't make it, unfortunately. Let's go further. So we need some energy from this nature. This is another old tree, also more than 1,000 year old. Definitely this one made it so far. Well, actually you cannot reach this tree, you cannot touch it. It is protected. But there are some trees and people use them to get some energy from the nature by touching. Let me mention just this place. This is one of my favorite corners in Atsuta. People come here to make a wish, to pray, and if you want your wish to come true, you have to splash water 3 times and reach a rock a little bit afar in the creek. Like this woman doing it that way. I mean, you can do it a little bit faster, but she measured the distance carefully and succeeded all 3 times. Hope her wish comes true. Let's go further. Yeah, the place is very popular, and sometimes you can see a line here of all people who want to make a wish. We are on the small path through the forest right now, and it is called Kokoro no Komichi. Yes, Kokoro, it's the same as heart, but the idea of this Kokoro is more like a soul. I call it meditation route. Yeah, people come in here, but because we are moving the same directions, Oh, you cannot see anybody coming in front of you. That's really nice. Yes, those YouTubers' ideas. Can I become the one? I wish I could. Well, next time I go there again, I should splash the water on the rock. This is a special Shinto wedding hall for the wedding ceremonies. Not today, but sometimes you can see the parties coming. Usually couple and families, very few friends. Open concept all year round, it is open. This area is actually the main hall of Atsuta. Only with special appointments you can get behind the main gate, and the majority of people are praying from outside. You also cannot film when you move closer, and some areas in Atsuta actually also not for filming. You can see some signs, and the guards and priests usually warn you, so you cannot film here like this. Especially priests, you cannot film the priests. Look how it is green around. Evergreen plants. It's a big deal during winter. Too many people came to pray, to buy some souvenirs, omamoris, lucky talismans. Yeah, that thing about YouTube and becoming the YouTuber. I watched a number of videos on how to improve the activity itself. Wouldn't say that I understand perfectly well, but I'm trying, even if it is slow. I hope one day I can produce the better quality of videos. Still trying to find the best topic for my videos. Cannot be only what I can see to show and to share with people. Or do I have to give my insight on living in Japan long term as a foreigner? Not quite sure. This is another 1,000-year-old tree. Holding strong, nice. You also cannot touch it. The local snake in summer comes here to eat some eggs prepared specially for it. And this is also very nice small route for meditation. You just walk by, you can pray in front of every structure. It's a really spiritual place. You can believe from the bottom of your heart that the gods, the deities really live here. Let's check on the traditional lock. They're different from our regular locks. Also a piece of art. Well, that will be pretty much it. The question of becoming a better YouTuber is still open, but it is the end of my walk. Yeah, maybe I should try harder, better, to watch more videos